just been walking in my purpose, baby. Just getting started, I ain't even scratching surface, baby.
I was just sitting here just thinking, and I wanted to come on real quick and just talk about faith. And it may end up being long, so hang in there with me. So many of you know this has been a different season for my husband and I. And while I've shared pieces of what we were facing, the full weight of it hasn't even been told. But we made a decision. We chose not to dwell on what we were told by doctors, disbelievers, or anything here on this earth. We chose to believe the report of the Lord, that we were and are healed. And it's crazy how even in the middle of what we were carrying, people came to us with their own needs. And guess what? Somehow we had the capacity to support them. And this was not because it was easy, but it was because we didn't fill ourselves with disbelief, lies, or worry. And we were already living by faith. And I learned this. Many people stay stuck in their grief, fear, or sickness. And it's not because they don't have strength. But I believe it's because they don't fully understand what faith is. So let me just say this. Contrary to popular belief, faith is not manifestation. Faith is active trust. The trust that moves you toward God before anything even happens. In Hebrews 11:1, which is my favorite scripture, it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hope is the expectation. Faith is the action that aligns with that expectation. And manifestation is the result, but it's not the definition. Faith is like that bridge, but it's not the finish line. Does this mean what you believe shows up immediately? Of course not. Sometimes faith can produce a miracle, but sometimes it produces a process. And then sometimes it changes you before it changes anything around you. Because this is the thing, if faith required instant results, it wouldn't be faith, it would be proof. Just think about the woman with the issue of blood. She traveled. She believed before she was healed. She moved while she was still weak. And she acted while yet she was excluded. She had that confidence needed. And faith was the driver. And when she finally reached Jesus, he didn't just heal her. He said, daughter, your faith has made you whole. It completed her, because faith doesn't just change your circumstance, it restores identity. Faith teaches you who you really are before things around you even change. It says, I am loved before I'm fixed. I'm chosen before I'm validated. I belong before I'm even welcome. You will have that confidence needed to endure, and that's why your countenance shifts before your conditions do. So hear this. Faith doesn't say, it happened, so I believe. Faith says, I believe, so I move. And because of that, I'm no longer concerned when people may look at us and assume that everything is okay. I actually received that with faith, even realistically, when everything around us may seem upside down, even when our bodies are aching. I'd rather smile and receive their thoughts and feedback as encouragement, understanding this, that because we live by faith, I show up knowing that everything is already all right. So I want you to pause here and choose faith the same way. Live by it. This was my Purposeful Pause. I am Coach Princess D. Be blessed. Peace.
I just been walking in my purpose, baby. Just getting started.